You get situated here. Oh, anybody around? They maybe gave up on me already. Let's see if this light works a little better. Is that a little brighter? See, we like, yep, hello, 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 hello. Oh, we got some people, maybe. Let's see what YouTube looks like. See who's there. Anybody there? Are you there yet? Are you there? Are you there? Oh, some people. I think I maybe got how to get here on the events live. Yes, maybe Seekers are getting your state together. Yes, I think that's it. By Jove, I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Hi, Matthew. Ellen. Well, so I had a nice, great credit. Well, that's great. Well, I'm still doing it. Some friends of my son's wife or parents, they're more than friends, are coming down and they're stopping here on the way down south, and so we're going to have dinner soon, and that'll be nice. So we keep going on here, just hits keep on coming. But if you missed earlier, I talked about a new course on Udemy I have. This is the course, and the coupon code is MyBiz2018, and it shows you the best place to start for getting money and help for. Do you have a wife? Yeah, I had 3, but I have a current one, about 30 years or more now. The best place is to start, you know, if you're even thinking about a business, you don't know what business to do. I mean, what bothers me is that, so it's letsgo.com/courses, and 20% off with MyBiz 2018. So, you know, that's, I say, but what I see so many people ask me is that they're looking at starting businesses that they see on the internet, you know, and these are people that are just getting money from you. They're trying to figure out, what will you buy? So all they do is sit all day. I know, because that's how you have to sell things here. And there's other ways to do that. And before you spend a penny or a nickel, you know, if you take that course, you'll see where you could go to get expert advice on how bad that stuff really is. And these people don't make any money, you know, because they're getting grants to help you. So that's the important thing. You got to get, you know, what are you going to ask? The guy who's selling you something, you're going to ask him for help and advice. Well, yeah, because he knows the business. Yeah, he knows better how to sell you something. That's what he really knows, or she, and that's what they spend their life doing. So, you know, you have to get unbiased. It's sort of like a second opinion for doctors or stuff like that. There's just too many answers to questions, and particularly, you know, in starting something, you have to know how not to spend money. It's easy to spend money. What's going on in my... Well, so that's what I try to do, is show you how you don't have to spend money. How much your cash, because I got my own cash at home. Oh, grant for a locksmith. Yeah, Chris, I mentioned that earlier. I guess you were here earlier. I just found $54. Thank you, Uncle. Oh, I see. That's missing money. Jeff, you went to missing money. Yeah, that's good. And there's so many. I mean, I've collected about 20 some of those programs. They're not just one office. There's so many. I mean, 27 of them. You know, and then the last time we did a video here, not today, but last time, I showed you about the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, even has money waiting for you, because they collect refund money from you. They take, you know, gangsters who got your money on bad products to court, and they get all these refunds. So that's another place to check. There's so many places to check, you know, like that. So that's why on the courses, what I try to do is teach you about how to use the system. I've been doing it for 40, 50 years now, or whatever it is. In my mid-30s, I think I started, or early 30s, and yeah, I'm 74 now, so that's 40 years or more. And all the fat cats do this. I mean, this is why, you know, Washington is so popular for rich people, because they're figuring out how to use this system. And not only figure out how to use it, they figure out how to change the laws, you know, so they could even get more, sort of like the tax cut, right? So all the rich people are getting all that money, $1 trillion from the tax cut. But there's so many programs for the individual, just the average folk with making money, not making money, making a little money, making sort of a lot of money, all ages, all incomes, all backgrounds. These programs, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of them. Do you have a book out? No, no books. It's all online. They're downloadable because I show you the links now. So all my books, either are courses, or they're links. Like now I do a lot of work like you want to start a business. Well, I go and like today I'm working on one for a city in Virginia, and all the programs that are available just in that city. So I can't do one for the whole country anymore because it would be gazillion pages. It'd be bigger than the IRS regulations. Do you have Periscope for Twitter? Yeah, I'm on Periscope, and also I'm trying Instagram too to see it. They have a streaming service. It doesn't seem big, or at least for me. Who knows? I'm just a little guy trying to figure this stuff out. But I do use Periscope on this. So I have four iPhones here. Yeah, I buy used iPhones like for $100, and so they're my camera and everything. Don't have to wait. That's why production when I was doing commercials and all that kind of stuff. Man, I used to hire like $1,000 just to get a crew for a half a day. It's crazy stuff. I'm a little bright on. I don't know how to turn the brightness off on. Well, anyway, on Facebook, I see I'm a little bright. Sorry. Maybe I can turn this. Hold on. Maybe that light was too much on me. A little bit, not much. It's funny. Every camera has different lighting requirements. That's the part. I got an Android phone. It doesn't matter whatever you have. It works as long as it has a camera, so you could do it. So that's why at the state level. So now I'm working on in Virginia, and that's why I want to show you the kinds of things. What I love about doing this work is that I'm surprised. I know this stuff, more than anybody else in the world. I figure because I've been doing it longer than anybody else. I've written 100 books on it, sold millions and millions and millions of copies. Did research for the Fortune 500 companies and street people. For everybody. And so I feel, but I still get surprised on what's out there. Like, where is it? Yeah. I'm doing something for Virginia, and like Virginia has something, but this is a county, just one county in Virginia. There's a program here that they have just at the county level. I'm trying to get the report here so I could know what I'm talking about here. They have. Okay, just at the county charter. Okay, special incentive zones. Okay, now what the hell is that? See, if you're looking for a grant or something, you're never going to know what the hell it is. That's why you can't use Google, because you'll never see what special incentive zones are. They don't tell you. But that means if you put your business there, they're going to give you money. What about Cincinnati, Ohio? Yeah, no, I had to do that. It's $79 and you get 200 places, at least, for money in Cincinnati, Ohio to start a business. So that's why you don't know about, or processing fee waivers. Now, I don't even know what the hell that is, but this is money, for your business that you don't know about. The lowest tax rates. Okay, these are certain places, that you go and put your business, and your tax, like your business tax, is going to be half price. You can save a lot of money if you're making money. If you're not, doesn't matter. Or here's grants for technology and tourism. So if your business has something to do with tourism, that's a grant for you there. Now, how the heck would you know to ask for that? And it's going to be not in the SBA or something like that. They're not going to know about it because this is something that's local. The local government has it or whatever, and it's in probably they have a tourism office that gives that grant to businesses. Okay, the County Economic Development Authority. So every county has an economic development authority. Now, what does that mean? The Economic Development Authority in your county, and so we have 3,000 counties in the United States. Each one of those are trying to create jobs. How is a job created? It's created by you starting a business. That's how they're created. Or them getting some company to move to their county. So it's all created that way. That's where jobs come from. So they have the job of doing that. So they have incentives. Hey, it's Johnny in Arizona. Hiya, Johnny. Johnny, Jeff, oh my God. And that's what their job is. So you really have people at the local level wanting to help you start a business no matter what it is. Now the thing is, when you talk to these people, the county economic development authority. Now it's usually economic development is the key words, and whether it's authority or commission, every county is different. That's why it takes patience. Now, you could learn how to do this, and it just you have to practice and do it. And here I have a free one, letsgo.com/5free. If you download this, letsgo.com/5free, it gives you basic places to look that will help you do research for free. See, there's also people that will help you do research. So, in other words, something like, well, you can't find the Economic Development Authority for your county. Okay, what are you going to do? Okay, well, see, in that download, it'll tell you what to do. There's sources you can contact. Actually, there's a service on almost every library called Ask a Librarian. This is free. You don't have to pay for me to do it. You go to Ask a Librarian at your local county and say, hey, where is this goddamn thing? Don't say that, because be nicer. And that's available. Talk to you soon. Okay. Detroit's money-making diva, you're back. Nice, right? So that's what you have to learn in doing this kind of stuff. I mean, that's just a part of it. Now, another thing, there's a Virginia Jobs Investment Program. Virginia Jobs Investment Program, okay? They're not talking about starting a business. They're talking about creating jobs. So you're looking for a grant to, for your business, you're going to miss this, see? Because this is the Virginia Jobs Infrastructure Program. So their job is to give out money and help for people who are going to create jobs. And that's what even if it's only for one right now, one job, they count that in their scorecard. That's how these bureaucrats keep score and all that kind of stuff. So that's important. Hello, Happy New Year, Bessie. Yes, 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 yes. It is a Happy New Year. Actually, the years go by so quickly, don't they? Actually, I'm just an old guy. That's why it goes so fast. Young people. When I was younger, it seemed like the years I'm never going to be 21, right? Now I'm almost 121, right? So it keeps going, but it's fun, and that's the important thing, and that's what I'm trying to show. If you're doing something you like to do in life, then you have energy all the time. You enjoy what you're doing, and you're happier. And if you're happier, you're making your loved ones happier. Still waiting for solar Cara. What's solar Cara, Johnny? I don't know. Oh, is that something like in the sky is going to happen in Arizona with the sun? No idea. Oh, solar car. Okay, well, I've seen them around now. I've gone to shows and stuff like that. People are doing that. And there's none in production yet. So that's the kind of stuff that Virginia has. Another one, the Commonwealth Opportunity Fund. Commonwealth Opportunity Fund. Well, that's money to start a business in the Commonwealth of Virginia. And that's what I found. And then here's state incentive grants. See, this is all at the state level. And people aren't, you're going to go on Google and never find any of these things because you don't know what the hell they are. And that's why it all takes work, it takes effort, it takes going through, you can start learning to do this stuff. And why it's important, I think, that you learn to do a lot of this stuff yourself is because that's how you have to use the internet. The internet is making us as, love your work. Thanks, Steve. The internet, I think, is making us just as stupid as it is, smarter. And so that's why you have to be careful, because most of us think that, oh, I could find it on the internet, but you're not. All these things you wouldn't know to find on the internet. So you'll go search for like business grants, and you'll get 50 million websites. You'll look in the first couple pages. Doesn't seem to be anything but people selling you something, or something you have no idea what the hell that you're doing. Do you do coaching? Yes. I do coaching at letsgo.com/talk. Go to letsgo.com/talk. It's $1 a minute. And truthfully, within 15-20 minutes, I could get you on your way and give you links to good sources for you to get what you need. Do you have any grants for senior citizens to get a home and on a fixed income in Chicago? I want to run my business in my own home. Yes, there's two different items there, Bessie. One is, yes, there's fix-up money. I mean, I do a report for housing in any city. So I'll show you like 150 programs or whatever, all the housing programs there. If you want, you might maybe call me on letsgo.com/talk, and I could point you to where, that may be cheaper because the report is like $50. And I could point you to where to look for that kind of fix-up money. Because there's really a handful of places to start researching. I could do it for you, but that takes $50, and I do the whole world for anything. Buying a house, fixing up real estate, yeah, anything. Being a real estate investor, you get the whole schmagiggy. Smaller than that is, maybe the best is to letsgo.com/talk, because I could do that for me. Now, starting a home-based business, yes, I mean, actually, the book I just... Here's what to do if you want to start a business at home. Is if you tuned in earlier today, I got a course, on Udemy. You go to letsgo.com/course, and you find the course on the best grants for business and inventors, and that's if you use the coupon code MyBiz2018. So if you use the coupon code MyBiz2018, you'll see where in Chicago or anywhere else, I take you step by step to find the people who get grants to help you start a business at home. It's all free. They don't sell you anything. So before you think about spending a nickel on anything, let's go MyBiz, MYBIZ 2018. Before you spend a nickel on anything on the internet, make sure you go talk to these people first. You make an appointment. I go through the whole process and all the other stuff and other agencies that give this kind of help and information and even money. I mean, 200,000 people last year. I was looking at their annual report. Use this. These are 200,000 entrepreneurs. About 17,000 of those entrepreneurs got over $6 billion of money for their business. But more importantly, I think it's very important, for you. Who was it? The senior in Chicago. Who's the senior in Chicago? Who's the senior? Ava? Ava, I sent you an email. Can you reply? You better send it again, Ava, unless you just sent it now. I haven't looked. And if I don't reply to you, in a day or two, just beat on me again. I do everything myself, and I get screwed up a lot. Do you assist nonprofits get grants? We are 503. Yes, I have a new, if you go to letsgo.com, /course, I have a course there on for nonprofits, the 10 best places to get grants on nonprofits. I don't actually do the research. I do research that will show you where to go, but I don't apply for grants and stuff like that. I'd have to charge thousands and thousands to do that. So I try to keep things very reasonable for people. Oh, Bessie, you're the senior in Chicago. Good. Where was I? Starting a business. You want to go to that, to talk to them before. Don't spend any money on any kind of money-making, opportunity that you find on the internet before you, you learn how to use this source that is local. And this is a government source. They get grants to help you think about that opportunity. So they've seen thousands of these. You're going through the first time. You can't know all this stuff, and that's why it's important to get this independent, analysis or whatever of what it is, and then what makes sense for you. Now, the biggest sin I think people do when they look for money, particularly in the government, is asking for a grant. Never, never, never ask for a grant. Because there's too much out there that is not grants, that is still free money that you could take and whatever. And truthfully, if you just ask for a grant or whatever, I think people who give out grant money, to people who come in and just say, hey, I want a grant, you're showing yourself that you're looking just for fast money. You just want easy, fast money, and they don't want to help you. And so you're harder to help as a person if you come in asking for a grant, because everybody, our instincts are, oh, I want fast money. Now these people are professionals. They help people who really want to do what they want to do in life, and so they don't want to look for somebody who just wants them to write them a check and go home. See, and that's what, of course, we don't like, right? But you're not going to get much out of these people with that kind of attitude. So you have to remember, don't ask for a grant. So there's about one of the top 3 laws are don't ask for a grant, stay away from any .com. You only want to go to .gov and .org, okay? And they're the rules of thumb using Google to try to get money and help to do something with your life. But going down back in Virginia, what I find, so you see all this other stuff they have. Now here's another thing that really surprised me. They have, Virginia has something called the Virginia Bankers Association. Now who the hell would have thought what the hell they have? Bankers Association sounds like, a commercial bank. Hey, let's go. Are there ways to wipe out college debt? Yes, and they're all public information. You do not have to hire anybody to help you with your college debt. Never, never, never. Okay, and what you do is you go to consumerfinance.gov, consumerfinance.gov, and they will look for student debt, and they have a thing on their website. There's an 800 number of an ombudsman even. You could call. They'll help you with that, help you explain the process, whatever, right from the horse's mouth. So don't get any of these people, anybody on the internet or calling you. I get calls every day almost. People are going to help me with my student loans. I don't even have any. When I went to school, college, it was peanuts. And then my graduate degree, I got it because I was, in the Navy. And you don't. They'll help you. I also have all that information in letsgo.com One Stop. I'm adding states there all the time. I got about 18 or 19 states now that I've completed that you could download and get like 327 sources of free money just in your state. See, everything has to be local nowadays. I can't do it for one big book for everybody. Can a citizen receive more than one grant? Yes. Is there a limit to how many one can receive in a fiscal year? No. The limits are, every grant is different though. So if you're looking for $10,000 to maybe just fix up your roof or something like that, I mean, if you get that 10 different times, somebody's going to get pissed, But you get one for that, one to fix up the basement, one to take a course, one to buy a car, all this kind of stuff, as many as you can. It doesn't matter. And there's no general rule, because there's rules. Every program is different. Every program has different requirements. Vivi, how to get help paying my utility bills. A good place to start is call 211 or go to 211.org. Also call your congressman if that doesn't work. Your county community development office is another one. And this report here, letsgo.com One Stop, that's where I have all that information, and because that's 300 programs, and all that is in there. I even have videos in there of how people have done this. I have over 100 and some videos in that report. These reports are huge. They're like 400 pages. This is a reference book you could use for the rest of your life, because nothing really changes that much. Yup. Yep. Johnny, yep. Yeah. Bessie, can I save this live message so I can look at it again? Yes, this will be on YouTube. You look at it again and have a party, invite everybody to the house, get a big screen, and educate everybody. Can I save this message? Yeah. So the message will be on YouTube, and the same, except for Instagram, it disappears like after a day or something. But I'm also on Periscope and Facebook and YouTube. And YouTube seems to be my most popular. Bessie, yes! Bessie. Okay, Miss Bessie. Who else we got? So, One Stop. So that's, okay, so we're back. Banks. Okay, now who would have thought the American Virginia Bankers Association. I mean, and the money they have. I mean, it's just incredible to me. They have money. Okay, let me get this on. If you go to my, I put a lot of links that I find of good freebies and free money on my Facebook, because it's easy just to clip a link and put it there, and then I have a tab under my Facebook. Facebook is Matthew Lesko, one word, and then I have a tab in there called My News, and then you'll find a lot of the stuff that I talk about here on the air, so you have the links and everything like that, because so many people like to have the links. So the Virginia, here, now let me tell you about this Virginia bank. Now, what do you think a bank is? Okay, a bank is rich people, trying to lend you their money, and if you don't pay, they come and break your legs, right? That's what it's about. But now this bank is different. It's a Virginia bank. Okay, the Small Business Financing Authority. Now, how would you know to look at the Small Business Financing Authority? Is the Commonwealth of Virginia's business and economic development financing. See, business and economic development financing. That's what you got to know about. You're just running the SBA, and they say they know of grants, and you just say, Lesko's full of shit. You just another huckster. That's probably part true. But anyway, and so it's aligned with the Virginia Department of Small Business and Supply Diversity. So they're looking for diversity in the small business. And so it offers programs to provide businesses, not-for-profits, and economic development authorities with financing needed for economic growth and expansion throughout the Commonwealth. So that means even like your city could, you want to start your business in the city or something like that, in your city, your town, and you go to the town, they say they don't have any money. So what you do, hey, this money you could use to give to me to start my business. See, they probably don't even know that. See, you could start educating people. That's what it's all about. It's about educating and telling people what's available. So, and you do it selfishly because you want them to get this grant money there. But but a lot of the money goes direct. So that's just one. So they send it to businesses, small businesses. They give it to nonprofits, and they give it to cities, or local counties or whatever. So if you're tied in, throughout its 30-year history, we have helped many Virginia businesses gain access to the capital they needed to grow and create jobs in the Commonwealth. See, create jobs. That's what they're trying to do. Whether you own a business that is seeking a loan, or you are a commercial lender needing help offering offering loans to small businesses, they help you. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, the kinds of loans. I mean, they have direct loans. Here's the direct loans. They have a business loan fund. I don't even know what the hell that is. The bank's participation in the transactions. I don't know what that is. They have a child care financing program. Okay, now, here, you want to start a child care business. Okay, they have two money programs here for you to start a child care business. One is like for $10,000, just to get $10,000 to start a child care business at your home. And then the other one is for $100,000 if you want to get a big operation or something like that too. But see, something like that, I mean, they want you to start a child care business because we have child care problems. I mean, we're the stupidest country in the world when it comes to child care. I mean, we could get a lot of people off of welfare if we just had child care for everybody. Everybody wants to work, but what do you do with kids? And we don't have, so many of these developed countries have child care, so they have higher labor participation rate and everything. So that's a program there. So how would you know to ask for that? Credit enhancement programs. Wow. I'm not even sure what that. Okay, cash collateral information. See, so people need cash. I mean, it's just crazy. Loan guarantee program, so they'll co-sign a loan. Capital access program. That's something you need. Okay, a bond for nonprofit organizations. Somebody was talking about being a nonprofit organization. Okay, private activity bond issuances for qualifying 501c3 nonprofits, okay? They qualify for tax-exempt financing. Business owners who are unsure as to whether their business or their financing need qualify for tax-exempt bond financing should contact a qualified bond attorney before applying, okay? So that's another requirement. See, everything is right there. I mean, you can get all your answers. Grant programs, small business investment grant program. So this is a bank giving out a grant program. Why the hell are they doing that? You know, you think a bank, a normal bank like Bank of America, Chase would have, yes, I'm reading it for Virginia. So whatever state you're in, you gotta find what's there. So they have a small business investment grant program. Okay, the small business investment grant program is designed to assist Virginia small businesses seeking to raise money to capitalize their growth. Grant funds are provided to qualifying investors. See, so investors are getting grant money to give small businesses so they could grow. Wow! Can you imagine? Okay, so now I want to be an investor and invest in something, but I don't have money. I could get grant money to invest. Now, who the hell would have ever thought of that? You know, and that's what. That's why when people say, you know, there's nothing there is. I mean, you don't know what's out there. I don't know what's out there, and I've been studying this stuff for 40 years or more. You know, so it's important that you do the work yourself as much as you can. I mean, you want to get the whole enchilada. What I do is cut down your research. Now, see, without me, you're going to go to Google and shift through the millions and millions. 40 years is a fountain of knowledge. Yeah, I believe, but you know, I'm biased. But I really see the longer I'm in that, nobody knows this stuff like me. And so what I'm trying to do as cheaply as possible, give you the places to start. So you have not only, yes, I do. I like meatballs. I don't know why you asked, but you know, that's what I hear. Like in letsgo.com One Stop. Now I show you 350 or so, 327, you know, organizations, you know, that give out money to people, okay, or free help. Now, it takes work once you get that. But what I do, I'm cutting that down from the 5 million that you'll get, or actually 150 million that you'll get if you use Google. Because Google, then you have to sift through all that 50 million to find the 300 good ones. So what I do is show you 300. Wait a minute, one of my plug went out, and I got a phone that's going to die on batteries. Die. Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe that. Okay, good. So that's what, you know, I really do, is cut it down, manageable for you, whatever. That wall is, what wall? Behind me, you mean? Actually, what, when our kids were like 10, 12 years old, we gave them a couple cans of paint and let them paint their room. This is one of my kids' room. So that's why we just say, hey, make it fun. And they had fun expressing themselves and whatever. And that's why I see you're having fun if you're doing what you want to do. And that's what I hope I show my kids, and like both of them do, you know. You try to guide them and suggest, but we all have to do what we have to do. I mean, that's what life is about. It's not, we could take suggestions, but we can't take, nobody could tell you what to do. You don't even know what to do, and they don't know what to do with their own life. So what gives anybody the right to tell you what to do when they don't even know what the hell to do with their own life? We're all guessing. You know, life is difficult, and nobody's got the answer. And I think the answer is just being tolerant of other people and helping other people versus just criticizing. It's too easy to criticize. Good evening. Yes, good evening, someone said here. Okay, where are we? Okay, so on Virginia. Yeah, so that's, who would I? Okay, now here's another thing. The Virginia Housing and Community Development Office, they have money to start businesses. That's what they're there for. Why? Because they want neighborhoods, to be, healthy and wealthy and wise and all that kind of stuff. So they have money for business. See, that's another place you have to look. Like I talked to somebody who wanted to start a bakery. So in their development in this community, they had money for them to start a bakery in this new, condo that was going up. So that's the kind of money. Now, who would have ever thought there? See, it's not at the SBA. It's not, all these other places, but it's there. So that's why you have to be expressive. Let your mind our mind is our biggest anything in California. Same thing as in California. You could download right now. If you go to letsgo.com/one-stop, I got 17 states all ready to download, and 350, 327 actually. There's probably more than that, but what I've been using, that's what I used when I started, 327. And you can download right now just for that state, for California, and you get them all right away. And that's living money. Hello there, Periscoper. So now another thing what people don't realize is the grants that at the Department of Labor in your state. I mean, that's amazing to me. You want to start a business? Well, you need a skill. Well, you get up to $8,000 to go take a course for you to start your business. How would you know that? Whatever. Now, it's different in every state. You have to figure it out or whatever. But it's there. And that's why people say there's no grants. Well, maybe not the grant you want, but that's the problem is people have mind, they want a grant for something they think they should get. Well, you can't work that way in life. It's sort of like, well, I want a woman who's 7 foot tall and, so many pounds. Well, you're never going to find one, right? Maybe, but probably not. So you have to look at what's available and how you're going to use that to accomplish your objective. So how do you use what's already out there and make that work for what you want to do? I mean, if you want to, you look like a good dancer. I enjoy dancing. I'm not too good, but good enough. I enjoy it. But it's fun. I mean, like somebody wanted to start helping people start businesses. Okay, and they couldn't find a grant to do that. Well, you could go to this Department of Labor and get a contract where they pay you to teach people to start businesses, because that's what they do. They're training people. And so what they will do is pay you, to do that. I can't find you under Matthew Lesko. No, what are you looking for? Naima, Matthew has the most genuine and kind. Well, thank you, Naima. Lofton. Okay, here are the websites. Find me. Okay, letsgo.com, one stop, that's the 350. Talk is where that's $1 a minute. Tutor is a bunch of things, and letsgo.com/grants. Oh, Naima, you mentioned about this is letsgo.com/course, and if you go there and use this product code no debt 2018, that's about getting out of debt. And the source is available. Okay, and then here's the one I just gave earlier today too. It is a code for starting a business, and this is particularly people who are thinking about starting a business or thinking about buying some business that you're going to see on the internet, and you don't want to do that. You want to talk to somebody who could help you think all that through and give you advice because these experts that I show you how to use don't get money from you. They're already getting money, grants from the federal government to help you, and that's what they do. And so they're there to help you. You don't have to worry about being upselled, and they sweet talk you. So they say, oh, it only costs $10,000, sort of like what Trump's course on real estate or whatever. People are paying $30,000 for that. God, you could go to Harvard. Well, barely. Anyway, need a number to call. Sorry, it's all on the internet. Don't really have numbers, Victor. Sorry about that. Or the number actually when to talk to is on what we do on letsgo.com/talk is that we both call in. You go to that website, You choose a time you want to talk. I say, yeah, that's good for me. And 99 times out of 100, it is good. And then we're both given an 800 number to call. We both call that 800 number at the designated time, and we just babble away. And you're charged for $1 a minute. So if you want to do only 10 minutes, you just hang up on this babble mouth here. If you want to do an hour, fine. As long as you feel it helpful. And I'll send you links after the call too, so that you have all you need to get you down the road to do things. Okay. So any questions before I leave? I got people coming for dinner tonight, and actually somebody's staying, and somebody's going to stay in the room here that I broadcast in, so I got to clean up the lights and stuff like that. Any other questions before I take off? I don't know if I'll do anything tomorrow yet. It depends. It seems like a little slow night, but it's nice because then I can talk to you either. Can you send it to my email? Send what, Victor? I don't know what you want. Stephanie Kenny, any information for Texas? Yes. All the information is for Texas. But what I do, especially, like if you order something for me to do research for you for housing in some city in Texas, I do research, custom research for that city in Texas. Here what I do now is the one-stop is for all of Texas. I have that ready to download now, so you can get 325 grant programs just for stay. And this is financial assistance, personal grants, free services, extra ways to make income, every one that does not cost a penny to you. So everything I'm showing you, whether it's government programs or things that are on the internet that are absolutely free, that I've done. Somebody, Periscope, you had a question? I got my cage codes from Sam. Not sure what that means. How about it? I want to come to dinner. Well, let's have coffee again. Naima. Does anyone have Mr. Lesko's Periscope nameplate? I think is Periscope part of it? May be Free Lesko. Yeah, that's what it is. Free Lesko. You know, I don't know what happened to my. So I can't log in to Matthew Lesko. I have that. Nobody else is using it, but something I don't know. You know, and you can't call anybody at Periscope or Twitter. You know, there's nobody to answer the phone. It's like Google. So I just started a new one. Screw it. So that's what that is. Let's see. Make sure I didn't leave anybody hanging. Okay. Thank you. Great. With my DUNS number. Okay. If somebody says you need DUNS number, just get it. But don't get it until someone who's going to give you money says you need it. If some expert saying you need it, don't believe them. Just wait. Somebody who wants to give you money but says you need it, then you do it. That's the one you should listen to. Can you send me info for the Chicago Senior? Well, Bessie, I have to do research for that. What you can do is lesco.com/5free. You could download that. That will help you get on the way. And like I said, I think what we talked about it is if you want to do talk for a few minutes, I could find out more where you live and stuff like that, exactly what the situation is, and send you some links to get started. And we could do that with less than 15 minutes if you want. Yeah. Bessie said, I want to come to dinner. Oh, okay. You have kids. Naima, you can't run out like that. Okay, guys. Well, thanks again for putting up with me. I hope you have a good holiday and just start having fun, because it's going to be work and shitty things are going to happen no matter what you do. So you might as well have fun doing it, right? Okay. Great. Thanks. Oh, you found me a Periscope. Good. What's for dinner? Don't even know. I think some kind of pasta stuff.